I have a hat.
I have questions.
Question hats.
Oh, this is a show that we made for you, for your mom and your dad and your aunties too. So grab yourself a coffee, it's a crack of dawn, and strap yourself in for a heaps good morning.
It's another heaps good Sunday morning, and yet again we're here to delight and entertain.
Possibly inform.
We'll see how it goes. Actually, this episode is exactly what that's about. Today we're pulling questions from the hat. Please, if you have any questions of your own, feel free to send them in to us because we would love to answer some of your questions. This is actually a continuation from last week's episode.
The Getting to Know You episode.
Yeah, we split it into two because we thought it might be a bit more manageable that way because we did kind of go a bit over last time.
And there was the whole debacle with the t-shirt and it was a mess.
Yeah, it wasn't great, was it?
No.
It took forever.
It took ages.
Today, for the very first time, we have a live studio audience of one person. It's fantastic.
It could have been more that just are tied up, that couldn't clap. You never know. There's 20 of them here, actually. They're just all tied up. Bound and gagged.
Yeah, no hands.
And some are bound and gagged.
All right, we should get into our question.
All right.
I think.
Who's going first, you or me? I think what we're going to do is whoever draws the question will answer it first. But didn't we decide that we were both going to answer the question?
I think we should both answer the question.
Because I know you people are just chomping at the bit to know more about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I'm going.
I know I would. I know so much about these people.
Okay, my question is, the best restaurant you ever had a meal at? P.S. That's ends with the prepositional phrase, so it's grammatically incorrect. Don't even bother, grammar Nazis. Don't bother telling me. I know. So,
am I going first?
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
So you answer, and then I'll answer.
Actually, the best restaurant I have ever eaten at actually would be supplied by our studio audience today.
Really?
Mr. Porter behind the camera there. I go to his house every once in a while, and he always puts on an amazing spread. He's always saying, "Oh no, it's just something simple. It's something simple." I'm like, I don't have time to do that.
That's getting bleeped.
That is getting bleeped.
We agreed. F-bombs and C-bombs were bleeping, so that one's getting bleeped.
So how about you?
What did you eat? What was your favourite thing that Mr. Porter made?
Everything he makes.
A horse? You ate a horse?
A horse is a horse.
French cuisine. That's his speciality.
His steaks are always awesome. I know it seems like, just...
Steak? Oh. I mean, I'm sure you make a lovely steak. But a steak?
The steak's awesome.
That's the best meal you've ever had? Well, I'm from the South, so I'm just going to jump right in.
All right,
we cook. And if you can't cook in the South, you're pretty useless. So, hands down, the best meals I've ever had have been at-home meals. But the best restaurant I've ever eaten at, 2 years ago, Robin and I went to... We did the kind of like a trip around the States, San Francisco, Texas, New Orleans, New York, and we ate at this little, I'd love to give you a plug, little seafood joint in San Francisco, but I've got the mind of a goldfish.
It's that place anyway.
It's that place in San Francisco,
yeah.
Seafood joint. We met some friends of ours, Bobby Dazzler and Monty there. They're Australians. They just happened to be in San Francisco at the time.
Oh.
Had dinner there. Robin got really sick. Really great oysters. Anyways, she didn't get sick from the dinner. She just got sick. She's a bubble baby. But that was probably the best food I can recall having in recent history. But my family I come from a long line of foodies, so...
Yeah, me too.
Not that you can tell.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get this size from, under eating.
No, you get this size from, loads of raw foods.
Raw foods.
Absolutely.
Or Macca's if you're me, really. It doesn't really matter. I'll eat anything that you put in front of me. I don't care. Most things.
That is going to be a challenge. That's going to come back and haunt you.
I reckon it is, actually.
It is. We're going to do it. Will Ziggie eat it? That's what we'll do.
I'll give it a go. I'll tell you what, whatever we do, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
All right. Okay, next question. Question the second.
Wait, send in recommendations of what you think Ziggie should eat, and I'll make it, and he'll eat it. He said anything.
This could be really, really dangerous.
Yeah. Dum-dum.
Okay. Free airfare. Where to? Your spelling is just a little bit, more legible than mine, and I can't, understand.
My spelling's great. My handwriting, not so great. It's all caps.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I can't understand it because it's so clear.
Free airfare? Where to?
So free airfare, where to?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I want to go to India.
India.
Yeah, I do. I've wanted to go to India for probably 15 years. No one ever wants to go with me.
Really?
Robin and I have a deal. I'll go with her to Egypt, which I have no desire. No offense, Egyptians, but I just have no desire to go to Egypt, but she has no desire to go to India. So it'll be like, I think we're going to go do both at the same time. So we both have something we enjoy, and we both have our horizons broadened.
Well, that's always
so
good. India? Well, I'm going to be same. I actually really want to go to India as well. Always wanted to go to India. I've actually, not that you can see a lot of them around the room at the moment, but over Mercedes' left shoulder, they've got a little Hindi type thing there. I've got a few Indian type things around the place just because I really like them, and I love Indian food. So I think
it's Tibetan Buddha, but whatever.
Do you really want to correct me right now? No. Take the floor, why don't you?
I'm sorry. He wasn't talking about that. He's talking about something else that you can't see. I'm sure.
Okay. Oh. Your turn. Pull another question.
Oh, he's going to real stab me in the leg. Okay. Did you have a nickname in high school?
A nickname in high school? Now, the thing is, I actually don't use... the name that I was born with anymore.
That's why I put this one in.
Yeah, I was really hoping that this wouldn't ever come out. But I mean, for those of you who already know me would know the fact that it's not my real name. I actually grew up as Benjamin. And I was a quite tall but quite rotund individual when I was in high school.
Not now. We're heaps waifish.
We're so
waifs, starving.
Thinny. It's like skinny and thin at the same time.
Thinny. We're so thinny.
But I used to get called Big Ben in high school. And
Are you serious?
Big Ben. I absolutely hated it.
That's terrible.
Or my last name was Care Wickham.
Care Wickham.
Care-Wickham.
Oh.
So
sorry.
I know, double-barreled name. It's not great. So I used to also get Care Bear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Were you picked on heaps in high school? Were you one of those people?
Oh yeah, I was always picked on.
See, either I lived in like a parallel universe when I was in high school and like was totally in denial about what me and my friends looked like or whatever, but I like to think that me and my friends were the shit in high school. Tina, Jess, were we not? I think we were. I'm pretty sure we were the shit in high school.
Oh, so
I don't know. Maybe I wasn't very sober in high school, so who knows? But I like to think we were the shit.
Oh, we were in high school too, but we were the people that were out on the oval playing Dungeons and Dragons.
That's not the shit.
That is the shit, man. That's the shit.
Okay, yeah, that's the shit. I am from a foreign country. I know not the shit in high school in Australia. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons definitely the shit. My friends definitely would not have made fun of you in high school.
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't have. Never got picked on. Never.
I got picked on by these two guys in high school, but it was only once, and then I just stayed away from them. And I don't know why they picked on me. I think it's because they wanted to bag me, probably. But I had like a couple of different groups in high school, and one of the groups that I ran around with in high school, we like went to underground parties and stuff, so we all had like a tag because we were heaps cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And my friend's tag was Honey, and mine was, I want you to really think outside the box now, okay? Mine was Legs, because I'm really tall, so that's about it. That was my nickname. No one ever called me that though. I just called myself that. Like someone must have dubbed me Legs, and that was my tag, and so I had to like practice it. So I guess that was my nickname. I never really get a nickname because no one ever thinks my name's my real name, anyways.
See, and that's a good thing about my name now as well, is that because I've got such a unique name, I don't get nicknames anymore. Oh, I've got one friend who he calls me Toffee Apples because of Zertoff. So I get Toffee Apples. Shirt Off is another one for Zertoff.
Really?
Shirt Off, yeah.
When I first moved to Australia, a family member of my ex called me Mazza. Hated it. And Robin's...
You've got to say that with a really Aussie accent.
No, I don't. I'm not doing it.
Mazza!
I don't do accents.
Mazza!
It's so obnoxious. And Robin's brother calls me Thirsty Merc.
Thirsty Merc?
Yeah, but that's about it. Everyone else, it's Mercedes or Sadie.
Yeah.
So that's about it. But Legs, I thought that was a really great nickname.
Yeah, I like that.
Pick a question.
All right, pick a question.
I'm going to
Here we
making
go.
a backup coffee because my coffee never lasts.
I know. 2 minutes in and it's got, well, it's actually more than 2 minutes in, but who's watching the time anyway? What is on your bedside table?
Not that stuff. Besides, that's in the drawer, right?
Third drawer.
Third drawer.
Third drawer kinky.
I've got another friend it's her third drawer.
Yeah.
Third drawer kinky. She always goes, I'll look in the nightstand, and I'm like, first drawer, second drawer, and then I'm like, not looking because that's third drawer's kinky.
All right, so what do you have on your bedside table?
Well, in my household, we have some mental health issues, so we simplified our life. So nothing happens in our bedroom but sleeping and
magic.
I was going to say nooks.
Oh, last week you said magic, so I thought it was just
magic. So we don't do anything in the bedroom. So the only thing that's on my bedside table is my salt lamp. And
they're cool.
And probably a pair of glasses because I'm super blind, and probably a hair tie. When I go to bed, there's a bottle of water. That's it. Nothing interesting. Nope. That's it.
Well, I know, for me, I know there's a milk bottle of my daughter's that's kind of been sitting there for God knows how long now.
It's so crusty.
I've been leaving it. I'm hoping one day that Alicia will pick it up and go, hey, I should probably take this out the room and wash it because I didn't put it on my bedside table, so I'm not moving it.
Well, maybe when Betty May's 16, she'll come in and get her bottle and be like, oh, my butt. Been looking everywhere for that. Just put it in the sink.
Could be tasty.
Is it growing fur yet?
It's not growing fur, but it has separated.
Can you smell it?
Well, I try not to get my mouth.
So grossed out by that.
But, it's separated. It's all clumpy on the bottom, and then it's got this nice yellowy tinge of watery stuff on the top. But besides that, what's on my bedside table is pretty much my bedside lamp and...
so grossed out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it for me. And on my mobile phone,
if you set the
when I go
bottle
to bed.
in front of the lamp, does it do some kind of like eerie effect on the wall?
Oh yeah, it's like a lava lamp. It's fantastic.
Oh, gross.
Give it a good shake.
So disgusting. Zig. Last week it was the crusty shirt that he promised had been washed. This week
it had been washed, I swear.
I smelt that thing when you unwrapped it.
Now, okay, I'm going to let you in a little secret now.
Oh, mate.
Okay, now, Alicia had put some washing in the washing machine.
Alicia's his wife, by the way.
She's a lovely lady. She really is.
She's a busy lady.
She's a busy lady. She works. But I didn't realise that she put a load of washing in the washing machine, and it sat there for about 5 days.
Oh!
Yeah. So I rewashed it.
No wonder it stunk.
I rewashed it, and I thought that would kind of help it, but obviously...
No, you've got to do a double wash. I do a double wash on pretty much everything because of the industry I work in. And, well, anyways, some of you know what I do, but some of you don't. I'm not going to say what I do or who I work for, but let's just say there are things that I get on my clothes that need a sanitation when I...
No one likes poopy on their clothes.
Or snot.
Or snot.
Yeah. Or wheeze. Regurgitated food. All kinds of things can get on my clothes at work. So my work clothes, I only have like a few pairs of pants, a couple of shirts I wear to work. I get home, I wash them, but I do a double wash. And if you leave something in the washing machine, that has to have at least a double wash.
Well, that's what I would usually do. I would usually give it a double wash, but for the sake of trying to save time...
Can you tell what colour underpants I have on?
Underpants?
It's not a test. Like, I'm just asking because I've just suddenly realised that I tend to waggle my legs around a lot. And I'm wearing a mini skirt today. You can't tell? Okay, good. That's good. Sorry. Studio audience.
Simon's getting a view there.
They're blue. They're blue.
All right, I think we've got time probably for...
I've got it.
Oh, you've got one home.
This is an easy one. If we get easy ones, we can squeeze a couple more in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Morning or night? Are you a morning person or a night person?
I'm a night person because I get a chance to actually sit down and relax without, anyone interfering, namely my wife and daughter.
I hate sleep in general.
You hate sleep?
I hate sleeping. I hate having to sleep. I hate the way I feel when I'm waking up from sleeping. I wish that the human body did not have to power down and rest, because I just lay in bed for an hour before I go to sleep and think of all the things I'd rather be doing. And then as soon as I wake up, I'm like, God bless it, I've been asleep for 6 whole hours. So I hate sleeping, but I'm a night person, because in the morning I'm like, ugh, my body, everything creaks. It's horrible. All right, question.
Okay, question.
Night, very much night person.
Okay. How many more?
Speed round. Speed round.
Speed round? Okay, cool. Best concert.
Oh, that's me.
Yep.
RuPaul was fantastic, actually.
You saw RuPaul live?
I saw RuPaul live. Right Said Fred. I've seen Delight live. And then you've got that whole other genre of music. I've seen Jane's Addiction was great. I'm from Dallas, so a lot of the stuff that you guys never saw out here, we got to see a lot. The Cure was great. Lollapalooza, all of that stuff when I was a kid, 90s, I was really into all that stuff. Funland, Tripping Daisy, Hagfish, all of that kind of stuff. I've seen No Effects, I've seen, I've just seen loads. So there's not one. The ability to go to a live show is probably the best thing in the world, I think. If you haven't been to a live show, do it. I
did a year at one point in time where I was at a gig every month, just because I was feeling I was a little bit of an uncultured swine. So, so I did, and actually in that year I went to this lovely lady back here, poster on the wall, Amanda Palmer. In the last episode I talked about how I had a celebrity stay in my bed. That was Amanda Palmer. I wasn't in it at the same time, but that would have been nice.
Amanda Palmer's great.
She is, but she's married now, so she's...
With a baby. I follow her on Instagram. All right.
Yes. All right.
Speed round.
Yeah.
If it's too long of a question, then we'll get rid of it.
Well, because we've got 9 minutes left on the film.
Favorite colour?
Favorite colour? All right, I think we're going to agree on this one.
What?
Green.
Black.
Oh! No,
and green. Green and black.
Mercedes won't wear colours, but we have spoken about this before, and I know that her favourite colour is green.
Mercedes doesn't wear colour.
I also like olive green, and I like burnt orange.
I like all greens.
I'm a little bit hippie.
Grass green, olive green, lime green. One more.
Okay. Okay. How did you two meet? Who's gonna?
Do you want to tell that? You want me to tell it? We'll both tell it.
I'll start. My wife, Ali, she was going to work one morning, and she fell over and skinned her knee as she was getting on the train.
Was she on the phone with you?
No, she wasn't. I think she might have been on the phone with her mum.
Oh, she called someone. And my partner, for those of you that know her, is like the polar opposite of me. She's like super, super nice, really friendly, really outgoing and warm and inviting, and I'm like, Morticia. So she knows that I fall all the time, like super clumsy, and here comes this lady on the train, all super flustered, and she's on the phone with someone, I just ate shit in front of everybody, and as the story goes, because neither one of us were actually there, Robin went pilfering in her backpack and pulled out a Band-Aid. Is that what it was?
Yes,
Band-Aid or something.
Yeah.
While Ali was on the phone and just kind of like handed it to her. And then I guess they started talking after they, some people might be threatened by, their bitches talking to each other on the train. Not us. You know what we did? Made a show about it.
That's right. Why not?
Why not? So, yeah.
But it's actually a nice little segue, actually, because we've come in encounter with each other and become friends through trains, and I have a couple of other friends in the course of my life that I've met on trains and things like that, actually.
So we thought it would be a really excellent idea to do a segment called Strangers on the Train.
All right. So what Strangers on a Train is going to be is, we're not very sure right now.
We've got a loose idea.
We've got a loose idea. It's something to do with trains.
Pictures of weird things you've seen on the train?
Yep.
Send those to us. Tell us the story about it.
Yeah, stories of strange things that have happened to you while you're on a train. Tell us about it. If you know any games that are train orientated, tell us about it. Because we're gonna make an episode.
A train game?
A train game.
A train game?
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the train. Never mind. No, scratch that. We could do that too, I guess.
I know there is one that's got to do with trains. I know there definitely is because I played it with my brother-in-laws before, but it's a board game, and I don't think we're gonna have time to do that. So that's out. No board games. But if you've got,
most annoying delay on a train.
Yeah.
Weirdest place you've woken up on a train. I do that a lot. So yeah, strangers on a train. That's how we met. Send us your stories and your photos. I've got a couple of good photos, so if you guys don't send stuff, you're just going to have to look at all of my photos that I've taken on the train. And we're going to say that people sent them to us so I don't get in trouble for photographing strangers.
That's all right. We're going to put any...
So pretend I didn't just say that.
Any photos that we do get, we will be, of course, blurring out faces and things like that. So
what if the faces are the best part?
Well, then,
we're going to have to take this under advisory.
Yeah, we're just going to have to... Yeah,
we'll figure something out.
Black out their eyes or something like that. We'll do something.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Is that it for today?
I think that is it for today.
That's it for today. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Our fate is at your pointed, gnarled fingertips.
And I guess now it would be the perfect time for another installment.
Today, Junior!
I am so tongue-tied at the moment.
He's tired. He didn't sleep
tired.
well.
I had a couple of hours sleep last night.
I had about a million.
If that. So,
what are we going to do now?
We are going to do
reenactments.
Oh, costume change.
Oh, we've got costumes today.
Costume change. Now, those of you that know me know that I don't watch adult cartoons. Don't really watch television at all. We don't have a TV.
And I love cartoons. I absolutely adore them.
I like boring old documentaries about cults and murderers.
Oh, yeah. I love me some YouTubes.
This is my costume.
Some Hoobatubes.
Hoobatubes! That's what my nephew calls it, Hoobatube.
Alright, so we are now going to do a Season 1, Episode 2 of Bob's Burgers.
Which is apparently a cartoon about a man that eats burgers?
No, he owns a burger bar.
He makes a burger.
He makes burgers.
See, I told you. I don't really watch them. Don't know.
Alright.
I'm playing a character named Mr. Frond. Right?
You are.
Mr. Frond.
And I'm playing Louise Belcher, hence why I've got these little ears things.
She has ears on top of her head?
She does. She wears a little pink beanie with ears.
Yeah. I watched it. That's right.
Yeah.
I saw it.
You did, yeah.
I watched a bit of it like 10 minutes ago. All right.
We haven't run through this at all.
Nah, that's why I've got it written here.
Cheat sheet. Awesome.
Cheat sheet. All right. One episode and we're pros. We don't need a script anymore. We're off script. All right.
We got 4 minutes, so we're going to have to power through this.
Not really. It's like 5 lines. Okay. So, tell me, why did you want to have a seance in your family's restaurant, and when exactly did your father pass away?
I forget. Give me your hands. We'll summon his spirit now.
Okay, if it'll help, sure.
Okay, I need you to hum with me.
Hum with you?
Hum with me.
Okay.
Okay. Your call could not be connected. Please check the number and try again.